change your results, you start winning, you must be willing to change. You have to accept the idea that I'm going to change. I'm going to start finally becoming like that person. I'm going to start earning money. Things will get tough. However, you must continue the journey. The difficulty comes when you start using pressure and force, and it's not possible to change your behavior by using pressure and force. It's not possible by pressure and force. This can only go on for so long before you eventually give it up or revert back to the old behavior. You ever notice if you do it by pressure and force, it's just like forcing yourself to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym and I work hard, and then you rip a muscle, or you get hurt, or you just sweat so much and you feel disgusting and you stop going back. Like, how many people quit the gym so many times? Because it's not by pressure, it's not by force. There's a different way of doing things. Here's how to start the journey to change with ease and flow, to be an effective individual, because you want to change with ease and flow. That's how I want you to change. That's the best way to change, with ease and flow. One method to get over the old paradigm is to write out the old habits on a piece of paper and destroy it. So you bring a piece of paper and you write on it the old things that you want to get rid of. All the things that are not good in your life, all the things that you want to stop doing, all the things that are not working for you, all the things that do not make sense, your old bad results. You write it on a piece of paper. You want to get rid of, destroy it. Burn it safely. Burn it. This is a symbolic activity, telling oneself that this is it. Put a line in the sand, and from here on, you will do something different for the better. Bob Proctor also mentioned that it is best to change only 1 or 2 paradigms at a time in order to stay effective and comprehensive. Otherwise, success is not likely. So you have to pick 1 or 2 things to change. You cannot change everything. You cannot start reading and studying and working out and losing weight and coming to mentorship all at the same time. No. You have to pick 1 or 2 things max and start the journey. I get it. You want to get there fast, but it's not about going fast. It's about slowing down to speed up. You slow down to speed up. I have 7 people now from this month that are on this 30-day accountability, and we're slowing down to speed up. We're getting them to do certain things: systematic study, elite level mentorship, and accountability. And it's working like a charm. That's what they're doing: systematic study, elite level mentorship, and accountability. And they're going to start getting on track. They're going to start getting on their goals. The negative habits must be replaced by positive habits. Otherwise, new negative habits will start, or it will lead someone to a worse situation. So that's the other thing that you need to remember. You cannot just stop a negative habit. If you stop a negative habit, you will start a new habit that's even worse. I remember a story from Bob. He one day woke up and he was at the bar, and there's a bunch of people that days back in the 60s and 70s smoking and drinking. He's like, what the hell am I doing here? There's a bunch of bums. So he stopped going to the bar because he said, I'm not going to do that anymore. Just put his drink and that's it. He was done with that. Well, guess what he did next? He went from the bar to the casino. So he went from one negative habit, non-productive habit, to another worse habit, to the casino, and start spending his money there. So you can't just stop a negative habit. You have to replace it with a positive one. So like systematic study, like mindset mastery, like being in a community like mine, like being in a community that's moving on the trajectory where you want to move. That's the key. The negative habits must be replaced by positive habits. Otherwise, new negative habits will start, or it will lead someone to a worse situation. This new habit or result that one wants could be written down daily. So now your new habit, you have to do it and you have to write it. You either do it or you write it, and you gotta perform in this direction 25 times, 50 times, 100 times. I do as many times as you can. I don't care. Some people say, Kamal, show how many times. Start with 20. Start with 30. I don't know. There's no magic number. You might just need 2, but depending on your belief and depending on your practice, and depending if you accept that this is a simple formula and it's going to work. If you resist it and you don't believe it, it ain't going to work. This new habit or result that one wants could be written down daily, 25 times, 50 times, 100 times, as long as it takes, and as many times and weeks as needed until it starts to feel emotionally real and become real. The individual has to feel that the new paradigm is in them and is starting to take effect. This is all here in this chapter. This is the big loaded chapter, actually. It should have been two. Excitement is also important. You have to be excited about who you're becoming. Like, I'm excited about getting fit. I'm just 7, 8 pounds away from where I want to be. And I'm just starting to feel it. Like, I'm starting to feel the weight's going. I'm starting to kind of feel the strength. And I'm excited about it because it makes me feel good. I'm feeling strong, right? You got to be excited about this goal that you want to achieve. To change a paradigm, someone has to get excited about changing for the better and doing something illogical. If you think it's going to be something logical, forget it. You would have done it already. Bob Proctor told me once that habits are God's way of making things automatic. So stick to it. So once you build this habit, it's God's way of making it automatic. Just like you walk now, you just walk. You know how to walk. There's no more a habit. That's it. You just walk.